You need to do it.
I know I'm gonna have to.
You need
I'm
it.
gonna have to. But I know I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I'll talk about for 30 minutes by myself, but I'll try. You know?
So you started?
Yeah, I started. Yeah, we're live. Hey guys,
Or
if you've jumped in, TikTok, YouTube, X, thanks for joining us. We're gonna try to talk about a little crypto today. What's up,
let
G?
me see. Let me a second. How many people have one people right now? Okay,
One person.
one person. Look at that,
One.
Chelsea. It's effectively the same.
Oh, good. So, but I just don't know if it engages the same way. Like, I still have to do streams by myself, I think.
The engage to be the same, you need to have people that will tap the live stream
Okay, so we need you to tap the live stream. That's what we need, right? Tap.
right now.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Right now, tap. Guys, I'm Chelsea. This is G. We are not crypto experts. We are not financial advisors. We are just here to talk crypto with you. We're here to answer any questions you have. If you're new, we love questions. Questions are not dumb. If you ask questions, you are one of the smartest people in the room. And if we can't answer it, we will let you know. I've been in crypto for 4.5 years. G's been in for 2. I'm also a project lead of a project called Share. But I'm really just here to educate people in the crypto space. I know how long it took me to really understand crypto, to really understand all the aspects of it. I'm here to help you guys through. G's here too. We're here to talk about some topics that are crypto related today. Obviously, the market is it up, G? Is the market green?
No.
No. No, it is not green, but we're still here, right? And these red days, or I know everything's a little green because it's up from yesterday, but these red days are really where you can kind of do some research on some good projects, and try to get into some things that maybe you missed the first time around. Um, yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna talk about today. I know, you know, I don't know if any of you guys, let me just open the chat. Um, does this, so when the chat comes through on this, does it come through from all the platforms?
Yes.
It does.
Yes. You
I
don't need
love that.
something else.
What?
You don't need something else. I mean, you don't need to be live on TikTok. You can be live on Restream, and that's it.
I mean, I kind of like that. Guys, if you have any questions, you want to talk to us about anything, throw it in the chat. I know there's a couple of big things going on today. Number one, like, what do you think about the market right now, G?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
But I don't know. I'm in that moment when I'm waiting. Like DCA.
So I know what like the U.S. thinks is going on with the market, right? We think that the tariffs and the tariffs, kind of like the broken promises, the meme coin flux, like the influx of meme coins on Solana and everything that's done, the Politify tokens. We think that that's kind of what's hindering the market right now. Also, the overall like economic status, right? I know you're in Romania. What are people thinking? Like, do you guys have the same view of the crypto markets that we do? Do we like obviously like Americans think everything revolves around us, right? Um so we naturally think that the markets are moving according to our politics. Do you guys think that as well over in Romania, or have you heard about any other countries and what they think of that?
So right now in Romania is I'm looking right now down is when I talk is like Chelsea V.
I know it's so annoying. I have to get that removed.
It's
I have to
it's
get that removed. The guy that did my overlays did a great job, but when you're on TikTok, you have to move it so that it's actually showing the right way. So it just looks like we're both Chelsea V.
no,
And
guys, I'm
that's okay,
Gobovi.
G. Yeah. That's okay. You're Gabovi, but you're really under the umbrella of Chelsea V.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
There we
No,
go.
sometimes you need to know your place, guys. You need to be patient.
No, you're not under me. You just, you're not under me. You just I just lost my screen. This is the weirdest thing. Okay. There we go. I think it's back. Um yeah, no. So what are people thinking about the markets over there? Like are you guys, I know like politically you guys have a lot of stuff going on over there too, but what are you thinking long term for the markets?
Wait a second. Do you see some DMs from someone there?
No.
No DMs.
No DMs. Not one.
So DMs are not connected with the Restream on TikTok. So the single thing that is connected is um just the live stream, but no, not the messages. I mean,
Well, can you guys, I know we look like Tweedledee and Tweedledum happening right now because like we don't know what's going on, but we will eventually figure this out and this will run a whole lot smoother. Um, oh,
I'm so Chris.
what are you guys
How many?
talking about?
No, no, just we have some people that salute us and hey Chelsea, and that's it.
Okay. Hey guys, if you're tuning in from TikTok, apparently we can't connect to you and respond to you on Restream. So we probably won't be doing, we'll do it directly on TikTok from now on. Goon Squad Nate, what's up? Thanks for tuning in to us from YouTube. We're talking about crypto. And just kind of where the markets are today. I know I guys, the markets today are where I like them to be, which is in extreme fear, which means is for me, not financial advice. This for me is a really good time to buy. Um, Again, not financial advice. That's only what I do. That's not what I'm telling you to do. But I am looking at some things that I missed on the way up. We ran up so fast that there were a lot of things that I thought that I was going to miss. And so that this is where I kind of like look back through my list, look back at things that I want to add to my bags and add to those on a discount. Now, could we go further down? Absolutely. We can always go further down. We can always go further down and no one knows what's happening in this market. So neither I nor G will ever tell you to buy or sell or anything for that matter. The major thing is that you only invest what you can afford to lose. And you invest, my big thing is to DCA. You DCA, you bring down your average, and that's, to be honest, that's what makes crypto millionaires, right? Millionaires are not the ones that come from overnight success, right, G?
So it's 100% like that. The problem is people think that you can come in crypto market, buy some coins with $10, $20, $100, and in the final you will think that you will win some millions of dollars. I saw a very interesting um, I saw very interesting analytic about pump funds. Guys, if you don't know what is pump fund, it's a website where you can go there. You can connect your Sol address, your Sol wallet, and you can start to make in seconds different coins, your own coin. And I saw a statistic that from 87K coins that bounded, and bounded means you will go to another level. You are to a bigger in a bigger market where you have more eyes on you and more investors. So from 87 coins that bounded, just 44 coins are right now over than $10 million. So if you want to make like 1000x, you need to buy a coin like very early to 10K market cap, and to go to 1 million to 10 million, and after that you can make 1000x. So you have your chances to buy a coin a 10 million a 10K, and to go to $10 million are like 0.0001% to win. So from this perspective, you need to understand that crypto it's a financial market where you can have like long-term investment to buy good coins, to buy coins that something that people build there something, and effectively buy and hold, and maybe if you have some, if have big conviction there, to DCA is dollar cost average. So uh you know, it's it's amazing when you start to use DCA in crypto, because the income and the returns are bigger than in stock market. 100%. Right now, I have like I have I do a DCA on Bitcoin. Like I started with $10 every day. I have 4 days, and I will continue to do every day till I don't know, till I will die or something like that.
I mean, Bitcoin is a store of value, right? So, if
I
you believe
mean,
that the crypto market is going up in general, and obviously there's a ton of adoption and a lot of bullish things going on right now, especially politically. I know that there was. Did you hear about the meme coin ban today? Did you hear about that, Jake?
no, no.
So, they put into uh, they started moving a bill forward to ban meme coins, the access of meme coins, which means like the president, anyone in the Senate or Congress, and any of their family members are not allowed to participate in meme coins. So one of the things that this does is, if this passes, it doesn't really affect the whole crypto market as a whole, but it will cause some FUD on meme coins in general, because obviously people think that, when you restrict something, that that's a bad thing. I think for us, I don't know how you guys feel about, what kind of restrictions do you guys have in politics in Romania? Like, are they allowed to insider trade, your politicians there?
I don't want to talk about Romania because I don't want.
So here
I
in the
don't really
U.S.,
want.
the president, obviously, when they get into office, they are not allowed to make any income, which is why Donald Trump, when he dropped his meme coin, he dropped it the day before he got into office, and he was able to make money on that. Otherwise, if he had gotten into office, he wouldn't have been able to. The other thing is, there's a lot of restrictions around how people can invest in stocks here when they are in politics. And so, if that meme coin ban passes, although it would only be for a very small amount of people, it is going to cause some FUD in the market, I think.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah. But I saw something like it's a study that said about Bitcoin adoption is at level when was adoption of internet in 1990. So it's just the beginning.
That's what a lot of people, I think, are referring it to right now. Like, crypto is the beginning of like an enlightenment period, is like what we're in right now. And I feel like, I know I this is not financial advice. I know for myself that I'm early in crypto, because not one of my friends, other than the people that I am involved in a project with, are into crypto. And I feel like that is a telltale sign that we are new, we are early. And I think, guys, I think anything you really do your own research on, you look into the back end of the projects, you are you know, buying and holding things, not financial advice again, but buying and holding things that are you believe in wholeheartedly, whether it's tech, even if it's a meme coin and you believe in the community and the power of the community to push that project higher. As long as you do your own research and you really invest in some or uh buy into some really strong plays, I think that's where you're going to do really well in this space. Right, G?
Yeah, yeah. Chelsea, do you have possibility to look to the TikTok live? You have some question there.
I do. I don't. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
You have another device.
Yeah, I do. Hold on.
So connect that other device to base Sharon
Yeah.
and enter in your live.
Yeah, I do. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so basically, if so, Chill Will says so. Basically, if he bought or sold, what kind of laws would he have broken? Um, Chill Will, can you just
Yeah, speed's interesting. Speed's an interesting thing. I don't understand what is happening on P. I mean, it's
Chill Will, can you just define what you are saying? If you said so, basically, if he bought or sold, what kind of laws would he have broken? I think you're talking about Trump. So if he we were talking about his meme coin, and if he released it after he had gotten it inaugurated. Um, and so you're not allowed to actually bring in an income when you're the president. So he would have been breaking that law. I think that's what you're talking about. Um, and then guys, thanks for being in the live today. Thanks for listening to us. I know this is got a little bit scattered because this is our first one, and I'm trying to
no,
man
no,
the
it's not.
what.
Come on.
I mean, it's not, but I'm trying to pay attention to two things. I know everyone's
You can
talking
put
about.
you can put your phone like effectively to put up like near your exactly.
I see.
Put
I see it. I see it. I got you, G. So a lot of people. So Chill Will, thanks for jumping in. I know you've been supporting me a lot, and I've been seeing your content. Love it. Also, I know that there are a lot of people talking about pie, and a lot of people talking about pie in the chat. I have been mining pi myself for 2 years. So pi is something that's very close to my heart. I did watch I think it was Evan from the Wake Up Morning Show. I did watch his video on pi, and guys, you should go watch that. We should always have multiple views of the projects that we're into, and I think that his video is really interesting this morning. I think it's called the Wake Up Morning Show, and don't kill me if that's not what it is. But basically, he was saying that people are comparing pi to being early on pi to being early on Bitcoin. And what he was basically describing is that it is not, pi coin is not Bitcoin at all. I do not think that pi is like Bitcoin. He was talking about how the main problem with it as he sees it, and he wasn't knocking it or anything like that, but he was saying the main problem and why it's different from Bitcoin is that you're not fully custodying your crypto, right? To unlock the crypto that you had mined from pi, a corporation actually had to unlock it for you. Which I agree with. I simply, and I'm sure a lot of you guys in the chat today and a lot of people watching that have mined pi over the years, I wasn't looking for a token like Bitcoin. I was thinking, you know what? If I tap this screen, like, I like the Pi network. I like that there are 60 million users. I like that people are convicted enough to open up their phone every day. And when they see that notification on saying, like, did you mine your Pi today? That people are convicted enough to actually tap the screen. And if you guys are on TikTok, please do tap your screen. And so that's why I did it. I did it because maybe in the future, all I had to do was tap a screen once a day. I could mine pi. I could be part of a community, and maybe one day it would be worth something, right? And so I think a lot of people out there are, and I don't know where that came from because I haven't seen a lot of people compare pi to Bitcoin. But I do think that pi is, I mean, hey, if you mined it for years and years, and right now it's outperforming XRP, good on you guys. Like, that's what that was all about. It was the thing that I like about pi, is that they actually started their community by making it a conviction play, because every morning you had to go in and you had to hit that button. And so every morning you had to go in, you had to read the news on the Pi website or on the Pi app. You had to hit a button, and that psychologically is making you part of that community every single day for, in my case, 2 years. And so they built that community on a strong foundation. Whether or not it does what it says it's going to do, and I know there are a lot of use cases, some are already in play, some are being built. But for me, it was like, hey, this may be free money, so why not do that? I'm not looking at it as a total conviction play. I wasn't looking at the background of the tech. I was just looking at, hey, if I do this, maybe someday this will be worth something, just like you do with NFTs, right? Just like we did with a couple of NFTs that I know, right?
Yeah, I didn't mind pie. I didn't. I was for me something that wasn't in my direction and
Mhm.
in my area. But from what I saw, like a lot of people from IRL, like people from that have no connection with crypto or something like that, they are in crypto right now with this thing. My question is, you can sell your pie right now, Chelsea?
Yeah, so you can. So the issue has been with Pi, and this is like an issue for me too. If you're in the US, there are certain states that even if it gets listed on Binance, you can't use Binance. And so people in the US have had their tokens, actually, they're basically locked, right? You can't do anything with them. I believe that if Pi gets big enough, it will be on an exchange that is accessible in the US, and that will actually alleviate that problem. Um, and so I think Chill Whale is going back. I just saw him in the chat. I just saw him in the chat talking about Pi and about how it's kind of locked. And you are right. For some people in the US and different countries, I think it is locked and you can't get it out right now. For me, that doesn't matter, because again, I'm not looking at this as like I need this now. There might be a run up. I might miss a chance to sell at some point, but at the end of the day, if Pi does as well as it's doing right now and keeps on moving up, it could get listed on an exchange that is qualified in the US. And then everyone will be able to. And also I heard Nils Crypto this morning talking about um how it actually is kind of bullish that some of the tokens are locked and people in the US can't get to them, because it's actually like forming a floor. Now, will that cause a sell-off later once the US miners can actually access it and sell it? It could. And so there's always that risk.
So people can't to sell the pie.
People can right now, yes. If you can, I think it's on OKX, and it's rumored it's rumored that it's going to be listed on Binance. So you can. There are plenty of people buying and selling right now, which is why the price action is doing what it's doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so you've got this weird thing. To me, and again, I'm not comparing this to Bitcoin. I'm not comparing it to any of the like real crazy utility projects. But to me, the fact that they amassed 60 million users that were mining this every day, that is a huge community that they've already built without it even being able to be bought and sold. So for years, they've built up this community, had hardly any bad press, if at all. And they've been able to do this. And I think it's incredibly bullish for the project. Whether or not it survives, I don't know, and not financial advice, but it's incredibly bullish for a project to have built that kind of community over all of these years, and these people have stayed in mind all of these years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What have you looked into it at all?
Yeah, I'm looking to the price on Coin Market Cap.
Yeah, I mean it's doing well. So it had a drop initially. The Picoin had a drop initially because what happened was, as soon as you were able to migrate, Um, a lot of people said that they had KYC issues because you did have to KYC. So that's the other thing that I think Evan was talking about this morning, that that you did have to KYC, and that was something. Now they have all of your information, right? So it was almost like you mined it for years, then you had to KYC to actually migrate. And if you and he was saying, now they have all of your information, which they can then sell, and they have access to. So he's like, that's another, down point to it, negative point to it. Um, a lot of us have had to KYC in the US regardless, for a lot of the exchanges that we use on a regular basis. If you're a day trader, absolutely you've had to KYC. So I don't think that that's anything new at all. The KYC Detection South, thank you so much for giving us some information. You must not be in the US because I saw that you did sell some, which is awesome. Congratulations. And yes, the KYC is better now. They have fixed it. However, I think people in the US are still kind of landlocked.
But why KYC it's a problem? I mean, why?
A lot of people, it's funny. I've seen the sentiment change on KYC so much lately. At first, when I first entered into crypto, 4.5 years ago, KYC was like this big thing. Every crypto influencer was talking about how you don't want a KYC. That's a bad thing. That's not something that is like uh should be a crypto thing. It was kind of considered central, like making it centralized. The fact that it isn't anonymous anymore. Hey Neo, thanks for jumping into the chat on X and watching us. I appreciate that. And so for a long time, like, that was the sentiment, that no one wanted to KYC. They felt like that shouldn't be part of crypto. And then slowly over time, as the exchanges started requiring it, you saw that quickly change, right? Because a lot of especially crypto YouTubers that I watched, they really wanted to trade, and the only way they could trade was if they KYC'd on one of the trading platforms.
But in the final, without KYC, you can't to put taxes on the crypto money.
Right.
And I mean, people say, oh, too much scams, too many scams, too many bad actors. But to come a little bit in the legal direction, and maybe to have a good impact in the world, we need to be legal. We need to be like come on, guys. I mean people sell continue to sell drugs and different bad stuffs with crypto. So if we want crypto to be something real, we need to be legal. We need to have institution. We need to it's again, for me, crypto is just a financial market where you can create a business, we can create relation, we can make money, you can start to develop something in. So it's not like, and if you look to that, yeah, you even in crypto, people have control on your money. Okay, like BlackRock, I think, have 2% of the Bitcoin, from the Bitcoin. If you look to strategy, they have something like that too. So these guys effectively have control on the price of the Bitcoin. Or maybe if you look to founders like coins like Solana. Okay, Solana is run by have power. I don't know the name of the guy that have Solana, or even Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is run by
Vitalik.
Vitalik. I mean, these guys have control over money. They can
Hmm.
close the blockchain and you will be out. I mean, if you understand these things,
Yeah,
that's
no,
why.
I understand what you're saying. You're saying that, like, that in some ways it's centralized in general. Like it's
Binance.
centralized. If somebody has an on-off switch, it's centralized, right? To some
Exactly. I
degree.
mean,
Yeah.
Binance can be closed anytime, and your money will be out. Look at the FTX. I mean, FTX was that exchange that uh, took from the people, I think, billions of dollars, and they kind of people couldn't took the money back from that exchange. So um, I mean,
Yeah,
uh,
guys, we're not trying to scare anyone either. Chill Will, I just saw that. We're not trying to scare anyone. I guess what we're saying is that at the end of the day, there are some aspects of crypto that are centralized. And to be honest, like this is why I use a cold wallet. I don't keep a lot of crypto on an exchange. I don't keep a lot of crypto where people can get access to it. And so that's kind of the point that we want to get across too, is there are ways to self-custody your crypto where somebody else doesn't actually have the ability a corporation doesn't have an ability, or an exchange doesn't have an ability to go down and your crypto goes down with it. So guys, we're happy to answer any questions about cold wallets. That's something that I use a Nano. Um, there are a ton of them out there. There are really good ones that will keep your crypto as safe as possible, right? Nothing is 100 proof, but if you can keep your crypto and self custody it, that is the absolute best way to handle your crypto. And if you are going to trade or you're going to put money on an exchange, make sure that it is the amount that you are willing to lose, because any exchange can go down at any time. A lot of them are reliable. And there are a lot of good ones, but still, always keep your crypto safe. Always try to use a cold wallet when possible. Go ahead, G. Sorry.
or put all the money in just one wallet.
No, do not.
Go in
Do
Phantom.
not.
Put $1 million and don't look back.
Hey, Rob Crypto, thanks for joining us on TikTok. Guys, thanks for joining us on TikTok and hanging out with us. Jump in and make millions, and it isn't with XRP. Oh, chill, Will. You don't think that XRP is going to $10,000? That's not where we're
Easy.
going with that. Oh, you think it's easy? You think it's going to 20,000?
1 million.
1 million. Solid non-financial financial advice. No, there is no financial advice here, guys. We are just talking crypto. We want you guys to be safe, as safe as you possibly can be. As far as XRP, I don't believe it's going to $10,000. There are some people who are saying that. And I am an XRP holder. G, you hold XRP?
No,
You don't at all? Really?
no, no.
Yeah.
So right now, what I love and what I'm more in that. But please, Chelsea, don't say to me that I'm a maxi, because you saw that I'm not a maxi on
You're a
Sol.
huge maxi. You're a huge
Oh,
Solana maxi. Everyone knows it.
I'm not.
No,
Guys,
guys,
look at
neither one
that.
of us are maxis. Yeah,
So,
no.
not a financial advice, but from what I see right now in the market, Solana, from my perspective, again, not a financial advice. Okay, don't go there and put a short on Solana with uh, um, with a big leverage, with 50x leverage. Don't do it. Okay, just don't. So so the thing is, Solana, I think in the next 10 years, Solana will not be here, because Solana don't have nothing to offer.
You don't
Nothing. I
think?
mean,
Really?
no, I mean, what Solana have different than base, AVAX, SUI?
Popularity. So I think
Ah, shit. I mean, this popularity, this will call.
Rob Crypto just said that
Oh man, I don't believe.
what?
Let me to finish the let him to finish the thing.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
look at that. So Solana, guys. Oh my God, haters. So look at that. Solana, guys, will not be here in the next 10 years.
Are you watching the chat? That's my husband, chat.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
but I started looking there.
I know. My husband likes to jump in the chat, guys, and he's completely trolling G.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What I'm looking the same time to the chat on TikTok. So look at that, guys. So the thing is, um
Yeah. Hey, Danny.
To,
Yeah, memes will never die, sadly. I wish that some of them sometimes would, though, so that we could clear out space for some good projects. Rob Crypto, he says, I agree. Soul is overrated. Oh, you have a person that agrees with
exactly.
you. Yeah, there we go.
Rob exactly said, if you take a meme coin from Solana, Solana is nothing. Effectively, it's nothing. So it's like it's like the single thing that the two chains that I really see that have potential, big potential right now, and to be here in the future is base. And I said with and I talked with Chelsea about base, and I said it's very possible maybe in the future, because the liquidity from Ethereum can be to base with zero fees, base and Ethereum to make maybe a big connection, and to be just one chain, to be just maybe base chain, and the transaction to be very very low cost. So you
Yeah,
know
Chill Will just said memes are moving to BNB. So I would actually love to transact on BNB again. I would love for BNB to get a little bit more popular again. I feel like BNB was like ease of use, right? Like that's all I pretty much bought on the last cycle. I use BNB nonstop. So I would love if memes start moving to BNB, maybe just to get off of Solana and off of the casino a little bit, the Solana casino. Not that I am a Solana hater. I just I don't like what it's necessarily done to the space. Rob Crypto, H bar is the one that will last. I do like H bar. What do you think about H bar, G?
interesting. But so base in AVAX, listen to me guys.
Base and
AVAX,
AVAX.
it's very possible. So they have a partnership with Visa, and it's very possible in some amounts to have possibility to buy everything with an AVAX debit card.
Hmm.
Will be a massive thing, guys, because AVAX is very 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 fast and low fees transaction. I mean, look to that, guys, too, guys. Chainlink, yes.
Yeah,
Chainlink,
Chainlink I love. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Chainlink has the ability to. It's so funny. I've been holding Chainlink since I started in crypto, I think. And the fact that that's like a good, not financial advice, good, solid project, great tech, connectability, interoperability, like those are their goals. That's what we should be focusing on for the future in general, not just with Chainlink, but in the future, like that's what we need, right? Seeing people come into crypto is one thing from outside, but if they come in and now they have to go on multiple, they have to learn multiple chains instead of just learning how to be on one and to do things in an easier fashion. I think the amazing thing about Chainlink is that it can connect everything. So I'm looking forward to that too. Chainlink, yeah, Chainlink holds everything together. Chill will, absolutely. Crypto Slayer, nice comment. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for tapping on the live. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, so I mean, I think the crypto market today, true, I got in
Bitcoin,
350K.
guys. All the time look to Bitcoin. All the time DCA Bitcoin, guys. Remember a thing in
Not
Bitcoin,
financial
right?
advice.
Not a financial advice, but people in Bitcoin develop a lot of stuff. I think in Bitcoin have right now, Bitcoin have three layers two, fractal, Litecoin, uh, um, and another one I don't remember. So, and also they develop in the blockchain Bitcoin, they develop two layers that are layer two, layer one, not layer two. So that is they have ordinals that I think ordinals will be the single thing that will survive, the single NFT market that will survive in the next 50 years. Why? Because you don't need to
Litecoin,
yeah,
what's that? Who
yeah,
who in here
exactly.
is it? Yeah, do you have
Light
Litecoin? I have some old
Litecoin.
Litecoin in my cold storage, I believe. At one point, I think I was watching oh, Tom Crown used to be like one of my favorite influencers, right? And he was like a big Litecoin maxi. Rob Crypto, I see you. H bar, I know you love H bar, man. I love H bar as well. He said it's quantum resistant, cheaper, layered AI, etc. Absolutely. H bar is one of the big ones that I hold as well. But yeah, Tom Crown used to be a Litecoin maxi, and so I bought some at a time where it actually was having a run, which is funny. And then I just kept it. I like a lot of new people in crypto. I round tripped my bags, which was really fun. And now we're sitting. What'd you say?
But I mean, you need guys to understand that uh, all what you see right now in the market in 10 years will not be the same. I mean, you will not have the same coins in the market. Will be totally different. Will be like maybe Tron will not be here in the next 10 years. Again, Solana, I think, will not be. Uh, Maybe Say will not be here. Um, Monero. Maybe we have right now a conviction in Chainlink, or maybe have a conviction in Sui or something like that.
Have you?
But the biggest conviction that you can have, I think, is
Mhm.
Bitcoin. I mean, in this moment, that's why it's good to DCA
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
and not financial advice, obviously, but I think yeah, I mean, it's good to find some plays that have been around for a while. Like I know that, when a lot of people first get into crypto, they want like the big return on investment. They're looking for like the $1 million hit overnight, right? That is not realistic. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it is not realistic. And I think one of the things that you can do when you first get into crypto is actually look at some of the blue chips. Look at some of the bigger guys. I know it's not going to make you the same amount that some of the smaller caps will give you a return on. However, your money is more stable in those for the most part, right? They are it's more stable. You will have a consistent return on investment over a long period of time if you DCA. And that's the part of crypto that people don't really talk about enough, is that the people that you see making it big in crypto, they're the ones that were in 10 years ago. They're the ones that were in 15 years. Like they've been in crypto for a long time. They've been DCAing and putting and adding to their bags over time. And that's why they ended up where they are. So if you're just consistent and you continue to DCA into some projects that you're convicted on, that's where you actually get the most beneficial return. May not be the quickest, may not be the most outlandish, but that's where you're going to get the most consistent return. Gee, sorry, did I interrupt you? No?
No, everything is
Good.
fine.
Um, yeah, so I'm interested to see what happens over the next few months. I do think that tax time, that after tax time, things will start, and unless you're a creator, chill will. Yes. Um, I think if after tax time, I think things may have a little bit of a bump over here. I think the market is really hesitant, and if you talk to people, even in the traditional markets right now, everyone's kind of waiting to see what's going to happen politically. I think there's been a lot of promises that have been made. And the bottom line is we need a little bit of regulation, I think, right? Sure.
Sure. Yeah, I'm with this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm with regulation. I'm with legality. I want to feel much better, much safer in crypto market, and we need some institution to come and to say, we want
Hmm.
to regulate that. Even they can't regulate everything. Maybe to start to have. more people that will come here and will think like a long-term investment. So the problem is you can't to right now in the market, you can't enter in the market and to
Mhm.
think long term. You can't to enter in the market like you enter in stock market and to start buy to buy Amazon, even if it's all-time high, and to let the money there because they have a return with
Yeah, Rob
investment.
Crypto
So
was just saying all the exchanges need regulation so that they can go all in and keep building without fear. Exactly. I think also the big banks, right? The big banks are basically saying, like Bank of America is basically saying, if you give us regulation, the second we get it, we're in. And he said it, especially since we want Wall Street involved now. Absolutely. I think the banks are literally waiting on the sidelines for the regulation and clarity to come. And as soon as that regulation and clarity comes, they're ready to jump in, which means huge amounts of capital, guys. And we need that. We can't, it's Chill Will says you can't get in early with stocks unless you are a private investor. Absolutely, Chill Will. And that's what's different in crypto. It gives everyone the same playing field. We're on the same platform, right? We're all coming in from the same exact place. And there is no hierarchy here in crypto. As far as barrier of entry, there is in other places, but for right now, no. But I do think that the SEC is really trying to extend some olive branches, especially to XRP, which is a really good thing for the market overall. Wait till Coinbase and the Base platform merge together. That is what I'm waiting for, Rob Crypto. They started to do that a little bit. They started to actually market it. I think it was, gosh, like 8 months ago. They started to market it and say that if you had a Coinbase One account, that you weren't going to have trading fees or any bridging fees over to the Base chain. And then it kind of died down. And I'm waiting for them to kind of ramp up that marketing again. My project is on Base, and so I would love for that to actually go. And again, Rob says just waiting on that regulatory clarity. I can't say it. Absolutely. I think everyone is kind of, I mean, half of the people that I talk to on a regular basis that are asking about crypto are waiting for clarity to jump in. And so that should tell you how many people are waiting on the sidelines. Ethereum failed their test. Are you
yeah,
talking about the upgrade? Is that what you're talking about, Chillwell? Sorry, go ahead, G.
I want to say
Okay.
that I need to
I'm
leave
gonna hop out
Chelsea.
too. I'll close the space up. I just
Yeah.
I am gonna try to do another couple of TikTok spaces on my own. So I will try to do that in the next couple of days. So if you guys can join,
You have people there. You have people that you can do by yourself. You can
I
talk
know.
with them.
Yeah, I know.
Trust me.
He's giving me G's a G. G's a G. He's giving me strength. Yeah, no, guys, thanks for joining today. I will be back. Thanks for supporting us in general. Me, interestingly enough, I think that'll make Coinbase a new JP Morgan of exchanges. Rob, I agree with you. I think that Coinbase has bye, you can go. Bye, I'll see you later. I'll stay on for a minute by myself. Yeah, no, Rob, I think that that's exactly what's going to happen. I think we chose to, I don't talk about my project a lot on here, especially on TikTok, because it's a new platform and I want to make sure that that people know that I'm here for the right reasons. I want to educate. But we did build our project on Base because we thought that it was number one. I think Coinbase is the barrier of entry to a lot of people. And so yeah, I think that that's a good thing. Guys, I think I'm gonna switch over to TikTok in general, and if you guys want to stay in and hang out with me, that would be cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the restream and then hop on a TikTok live for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it.